Halo Infinite is doomed. 343 have failed miserably. Miserably. I'm just joking. No, maybe I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I did a poll and it said 43% I gotta be mad, 56% I don't gotta be mad. So I don't freaking know what to do. I'm confused, man. Everybody just wants to be mean to Halo all the time. And me, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really enjoyed my freaking single player experience with the Halo campaign. I did. I have fun every time I play the freaking multiplayer. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be mad about. But I do kind of know because we're not getting free stuff fast enough for the Halo stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know if I need to be mad or if I need to be okay. But all right, let's take a look at this realistically. They launched a freaking free to play live service game. They are not getting content out at a fast enough pace to be considered a successful live service game. Oh, well, welcome to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew. I'm sorry, man. I'm just kind of fired up. I get this news kind of flung on me while I'm at work, and all I can do is look at it at a break, and then I sit and fume over it all day. And here's the thing, man. Halo Infinite is not getting content out fast enough to be considered a viable live service game. They are far behind in terms of getting new maps, getting new equipment, getting new stuff, new modes, new things to do to keep the ever growing live service consumer happy. Like, they're not fulfilling that. What they are doing, though, what is in Halo right now, in Halo Infinite, technically is a pretty strong, albeit dated, multiplayer mode. Like, this feels like, it feels robust enough to where, like, yeah, dude, you buy Halo Infinite, you get the multiplayer. Like, it feels robust enough. If this was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, even, this would probably be pretty good. Like, I think, yeah, maybe 5 years ago, yeah, this would still be pretty good. People would be pretty happy with this. Things have changed. New players have come into the game. There's new ways to do things, and I'm not saying that this is a Halo problem, because this is an industry problem. Maybe 343 just has a whole bunch of snowflakes over there that just can't seem to crank out, these ideas and this stuff fast enough. Maybe they're like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to go to the office. Or maybe they're just whining about whatever it is that developers whine about these days, and crunch and all of this stuff. And it's like, dude, you've got paying customers out there that want to play your game, that want to buy this stuff, and you guys are worried about crunch? Like, dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. You want to go live service? You're going to have to work like live service. You don't think freaking Fortnite becomes $1 billion freaking game and these guys don't pour their heart and soul into this? Like, they are successful because they get it done. They get it done, and they keep it coming, and it rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls. That's how you be. Seriously, if you are not, I mean, if you're a developer, like, let's talk to developers for a second. If you're a developer and you're not comfortable with working for the rest of your life, please don't make a live service game. Don't do that. Don't get into that. If your boss comes to you and says, hey, man, we need to make a live service game, you're going to have to decide right then and there, am I going to go work somewhere else, or am I going to try to do this? Because let's face it, live service is literally live service. That means it keeps going, and you need to feed these angry, hungry monsters on Twitter and YouTube all the time. Like, you have to feed them, or they're going to trash you. They're going to call you names. They're going to send you D-pics. Sony fanboys. That's how live service works. You have to keep that content rolling. It can't be dry. It can't be stagnant. It can't be, or it's not. They're going to go right over to something else and play that. Now, the good thing about this is the market is pretty saturated with live service games already. So it's not like people can't juggle like 2 or 3 free live service games. I bet everybody's got Apex Legends download and Fortnite and Halo Infinite, and they just juggle in between the few. Yes, it is freaking irritating to hear, oh man, we're gonna try to get it buttoned up by the end of 2023, and you're like, dude, like this game came out last year, and you've had a whole year to get it buttoned up, and now you need another whole year to get it buttoned up. Like I get it. It doesn't make sense. Snowflakes. Snowflakes. That's what I think is going on. And you know what? I got another message for developers. I swear, if I ever see one of you guys at a fast food restaurant bitching because your food's not getting done fast enough, and you guys are complaining about not being able to get a video game out there, because let's face it, anybody can do fast food, but only a few people can do video games, and that'd be you. You went to school to do that. You paid lots of money to do that, so now you need to make the video game. I am so sick and tired of hearing about crunch, especially when it comes to live service games. Like that is... Dude, that's something that you're going to have to work hard, and it's going to have to be successful. You want success? You're going to have to crunch. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't freaking get it. Everybody's on crunch, man. Fast food workers are probably hit the hardest. They are on crunch all the time. Because I remember I used to work fast food when I was younger. That's what I would say high-level stress, crunch. You're moving and moving and moving and moving. Video game developers are probably sitting there like, oh man, I wonder what I should have for lunch today. Oh yeah, typing a few things on a keyboard. Don't really got anybody standing probably next to you. I don't know. I've never been a video game developer, but I've done all kinds of stuff. And to tell you the truth, man, like I don't know, man. I feel like video game developers these days are literally inventing problems for them to be like mad at the world, man. Maybe they all just live in this little weird bubble where everybody thinks exactly the same, and they're like, gosh, guys, we're not making enough money, man, like all these billions. I've said this before, dude. If you're working on a game and it takes 5 years to make that game, things change a lot in 5 years. Things change a lot in 5 years. You could literally, somebody could get into college debt-free and come out $60,000 in debt in 5 years. Like, a lot happens in 5 years. Maybe people just don't, like, seriously, like, what was good then might not be good. And you expect these companies to invest millions of dollars into your salary while you're building something that could literally die on arrival. That could literally flop right when it's launched. And you expect them to just be like, oh, yeah, man, take as much time as you need. Yeah, dude, don't even worry about it. Microsoft has already invested millions of dollars into this Halo Infinite project. If this game flops because there's not enough content out there for it, what the freak do you expect? I mean, like, live service to me, we've seen so many launch. So many of these launch, and we all sit here and wait and wait and wait. Like, dude, I was literally one of the last idiots waiting for Anthem to get freaking fixed. Dude, I was sitting there. I was like, there's no way they're going to do it. When Corey Hudson's like, yeah, dude, we're pulling the plug. I was like, come on, dude. No, don't do this to me. I've been waiting. And they're like, yeah, we're just moving on. I'm like, okay, dude. Like, me personally, dude, if you're somebody that is on live service games and you're waiting and waiting and waiting for those to... sorry, man. Like, I literally don't feel bad for you. I really don't feel bad for you. Like, seriously. If the live service, dude, that's a player thing too, man. If you're a player and that's all you want is the live service stuff, dude, like, that's you, man. That's you. Sitting and being mad at Halo developers 343. Yeah, I mean, dude, they're screwed it up a lot, man. We're still waiting on basic features like co-op and Forge and stuff like that just for the campaign. And it's like, dude, think about this for a minute. They told us the project was going to be like split up and all of this stuff. I mean, at least they've been like fairly honest for the most part. Like, look, dude, we're struggling, man. We got a bunch of snowflakes that don't want to work. I don't know. Maybe they are all just sitting there working 12-hour days and they're freaking like, gosh, man, we just can't seem to get it right. Like, what's the equation? Like, I don't know, dude. I've never designed a video game, but I mean, dude, this industry changes so freaking fast. Like, we went from playing like cool games that like kept us entertained for hours, and now if it doesn't got a battle pass and a freaking and cat ears and a rainbow tail and rainbow paint and whatever else, dude, like all of a sudden it's a bad game. Like, seriously, dude, we need to start playing freaking video games again. We need to just sit down and start playing some video games again, man. Like, I try so hard to keep this community and be positive about gaming because I love it, man. I like to see what these guys put out. I spend a lot of money on a lot of dumb games that just, you know, I do because I like video games, man. I'm addicted to them. And it does. It gets harder and harder every single day when I see all this negative stuff. And then I'm usually always negative about PlayStation. They can never do anything right for me. And it's not the truth. That's not true. They can. Obviously, I'm a lot happier with the way Horizon Forbidden West is now after it got fixed. Just like you're all gonna be happy and singing Halo's praises when everything freaking lines up, when the stars line up right and things start to go good for them, and like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be just as happy with that as I am with my Horizon Forbidden West experience. It'll line up for you. It usually always does, or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, you usually find something. There's so many video games out there right now that there's always something to transition to keep you happy. And I mean, yeah, dude, like, I love Assassin's Creed. That's one of the games that, like, I was pretty bent when they started going to like a longer dev cycle and stuff, and I'm still pretty bent, but I got good news today. I got Assassin's Creed Mirage. They're going to talk about it here in 9 more days, and I'm excited about it now. I'm pumped. I'm happy. I want my community to know that, like, I do. I understand your pain, but I mean, like, dude, this industry is so messed up nowadays. It's so messed up. It is so hard to try to stay positive and remain in good spirits and keep making content when everybody just wants to be negative, dude. Everybody wants to be negative. I make a PlayStation video about stuff that as a PlayStation fan, I make a video about things that I'm not happy with going on with PlayStation, and guess what? Everybody always comes to the thing and they're like, well, what about Xbox? What about Xbox? How many games has Xbox put out? And I'm like, dude, I don't care. I don't care. My problem right this very minute is with my PlayStation and my PlayStation experience. Why do we have to talk about Xbox when I am trying to articulate my feelings about my PlayStation experience? I feel a little like this isn't the first time I've felt like a little bit like lied to about PlayStation, you know? Like, I've been super forgiving for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 Pro. PlayStation 4 was awesome. Didn't have any problems with that. PlayStation 4 Pro was a completely different story. Made me feel ripped off because I had to buy 2 PlayStations last generation. Not 1, but 2. That is $800 freaking dollars for PlayStations. $800 for PlayStations in one generation. That would have been a pretty decent PC back then. That's what I'm talking about. This time I just feel lied to even more because my PlayStation 5 does not do 4K 60. It doesn't, and it says it on the box. It says it on the box, man. And Cerny said it was only going to take 8 teraflops to do 4K at 60 frames a second. Gosh, man. So, when I'm talking about PlayStation, let's stay focused on PlayStation. When I'm talking about Xbox, let's stay focused on Xbox. Okay? You ponies and bots, man. Sometimes. But I'm an Xbot riding a pony now. So whatever. It's cool, man. I love video games. I love playing on PlayStation, Xboxes, PCs, and Nintendos. I don't care. I like video games. Yeah, can't we all just be happy for once? There's no way to damage control this, man. If you are a die-hard freaking Halo fan, yes, you have the right to be pissed about anything that you paid for when it comes to Halo Infinite. If you bought the game, you know, whatever, yeah, I would feel like you have plenty of. Actually, I don't know if you can be mad, dude. Like, you bought the game. Well, yeah, you can be mad. Like, you can be mad if you bought the game and stuff. If you downloaded the free game, guys, come on, man. Stop stirring up so much rage over it. And PlayStation fanboys, like, nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares, dude. This is a Halo thing. There's obviously something going on with 343 Industries. They need to work that out. They need to fix that. They are burning a lot of fans. They're burning a lot of bridges with a lot of fans right now. Hopefully they can get this worked out and fixed. They can't keep using the COVID thing because, yeah, that's over. I mean, COVID disappeared. Like it's not even a thing anymore. Like, it just disappeared. So whatever. Like, I don't know. And I've had to work every single day during the whole pandemic. Like I've had to get up and go to work every single day with this thing. So I don't know. I feel bad for the developers and I feel bad for the players too, man. I feel bad for everybody. Like we just want to play games and be happy, but it doesn't seem like that is ever going to be the case. Being a video gamer and a YouTuber or a developer, man, there's always somebody not happy. There's always somebody not happy. But I wish you the best. Maybe go touch some grass. I've been touching a lot of grass lately because I've been pretty angry about a lot of things, you know. So I've had to touch some grass pretty often lately. It does help. It does relieve a little bit of stress, you know, helps you breathe a little bit when you like go outside, breathe some air, touch some grass. Like it is pretty cool. It's fun, it's relaxing, and boy, gosh. Or yeah. So man, that's all I got to say. If you want to be mad and call me an Xbox shill or Sony shill or whatever shill, like whatever shill, we'll see you in the next one, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe.